starting with the man in the mirror. Or I should say the human in the mirror. Once again, I'm showing up for you on this video, not really knowing what it is that I want to say. But Michael Jackson's been playing at me this morning, and I know that starting with the man in the mirror is the message that needs to be heard. You guys have been calling. Have you been feeling a bit meh? Have you been feeling a bit overwhelmed or unmotivated with no impetus and no drive or desire to do anything? Then start with the man in the mirror. How do you want to feel? Because in choosing how you want to feel, you're going to show that energy to others. So even if you're thinking, there's more to me than just me feeling good, there's more to me than loving living my life, I say, is there? Because if you were to focus purely on doing the things that make you love living your life, doing the things that make you go, yeah, I'm going to skip and dance into each experience, into each moment, into each connection with another, then your energy is going to be showing that to others. You're going to draw them to a place where they want to skip into each moment. And remember, when you are experiencing and you are connecting and you are loving living your life, you're going to show up as more of you. And in that little shift towards divinely more of you, in that little shift along the route to unity of you divine, you start to bring a little bit more magic. You start to turn the volume up on those connections with others. You might be feeling it. You might be feeling that connection with me right now. You might not know me, might not have a Scooby-Doo who I am, but you might be listening to that and feeling listening to this and feeling a pull, a bond, an intertwined bond even. In this moment, I'm turning up that volume on our connection. What's it making you feel? More peaceful? More assured? More confident? And I'm not talking confidence in, oh, I can stand up on stage. I'm talking a quiet, rock steady assurance of, yeah, this is what I want to do in this moment. And if you're sure of what you want to do in this moment, then you're probably sure of who you are in this moment. And if you're sure of who you are, then that is what you're going to be flowing to others. A love of living as you are in this moment. And so many of us live our life by going, right, what's the next thing I should do? What's the next thing I should do? What would be the most productive thing I could do? What would make me feel good? What do I need to do to feel good? And at least some of us have aligned to the fact that feeling good is your sat-nav. Feeling good is really the thing that directs you towards the next best thing for you. But I say spin it. I say don't look for the thing to do. Don't look at your to-do list and hope that one of those things on there is the right thing that's going to bring you back to all of you. Because that's where you're going to feel good. What you do is kind of irrespective. How you do it and how you get to doing whatever you're doing by being all of you, that is where feel good exists. That is where your magic exists. It starts with the human in the mirror. But if you want to make this world a better place, you've got to look at yourself and make the change. Because your energy is showing others, those closest to you, those you most care and love about, but all others that you energetically cross paths with, all others that you're energetically connected with moment by moment, just like you are now with me. Notice the backdrop behind me. I might be in my car, cocooned, so it's quiet. But look at those sun rays. Look at those flowers and plants behind me. there is a connection for you with them. There is a possibility of a connection with all nature objects. Maybe not every single one, but there'll be ones that speak to you. There is an energy emanating from nature behind me right now. What's it doing? It's loving being itself. Now, the difference between these nature objects and you is that you're here to love living, whereas other nature objects are programmed to survive. You are programmed to thrive. You're not just getting through. You're not just getting to the end. You are finding a way to love each moment, to love each experience, to love and welcome each connection. How do you do that? You welcome the change, because you are changing. And the only way to align to you is to align to the change that you are bringing, that you are emanating, that you are creating. To align to the change maker that you are. And when I say, if you want to change the world, I don't mean from your soapbox. I don't mean be a light worker, be a change maker. I mean be you. Because if there's one strong message you get from me in every single video, it is, you are a change maker, because you create. And in creating, you bring change. You make change. So instead of working out the way that you bring change, instead of working out what it is that you're supposed to do next, work out a way towards more of you. What in this next moment would make you feel more of you? Would take you that step closer to divine unity of you? And I promise, take enough of those steps and the call becomes stronger. It's going to be harder for you to step away again. This isn't a 5 step forward, 7 steps back thing. This is a 4 steps forwards. And now suddenly it's only possible to go 1 step back. You're constantly being called. The closer you get towards unity of you divine, the easier it is to stay there. And I'm helping you in this moment by turning up that call, by turning up that volume, by allowing your divine unity of you divine to call you a little bit further along that path. Because trust me when I say, divine love of living exists when you exist in divine unity of you. Peace out. Take care. I love you.